Hey, so you're looking to move to Jupiter, Florida, and you're looking for an awesome community with a great feel, great locations, great schools, and everything else on your checklist, but you're not sure where to go? Today, we're gonna talk about Paseos and Botanica, two awesome communities in Jupiter. So if you wanna learn more, just stick around. All right, so if this is your first time visiting our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below, ring that bell. That way you can be notified anytime we post a new video and you can be in the know about the market in Jupiter, Florida and the surrounding area. So my name is Andy Johnson. I'm with the Andy Johnson Group, powered by eXp Realty, and every day we're helping people just like you find great homes and great communities in our area. So if you have any questions, would like to know more about communities or anything else that we can do for you, would love to hear from you anytime. Please call, email, text. Heck, you can write us a letter if you want to, but we would love to hear from you. Okay, so like we said, you're looking for a great community, great location. Well, I'm in one right now. This is Paseos, an excellent option for anyone. Paseos was built around 2005. It's not a super large community for this area. It comes in at about 325 homes or so. Most homes in here are going to be 3 to 4 bedrooms, anywhere from about 1,000 to maybe about 3,000 square feet. Pricing right now in here is going to range somewhere around $600,000 up to $2 million, depending, of course, on the size of the house and the location. So Paseos, as you'll see even more so when I kind of take you around the neighborhood, is really cool. It's got a really nice Mediterranean feel to it. Barrel tile roofs. One drawback to some of the homes in here is you can have pretty tight backyards and property lines in the back. Not all of them. Some of them have great backyards, but that's kind of a common theme. A real plus in here, though, is it's all CBS, which I think everything now is built CBS. And if you don't know what that means, it means that the structures are built with concrete block rather than wood frame and siding or wood frame and stucco. And that's super important and desirable here. You know, when people come and shop in Florida or know Florida, you know, most people don't say, I want wood frame. Some people don't care if they have wood frame, but nobody really seeks it. Concrete block provides more protection should we have a hurricane come through. It also is going to reduce the cost of insurance as well. It's just a sturdier structure, and it's up to building codes now. So that's a really big perk of living in here. You know, the other thing you can see, hopefully, as I'm walking around is, although only built in 2005, there's a lot of mature trees in here. It's just got a really, really good feel to it. Sidewalks all throughout the community. You always see people walking their dogs. They've got a couple different green spaces in here and playgrounds for people to hang out in, which I always think is a nice aspect to a community as well. Centrally located, kind of go over in a little bit like where exactly you are relative to other places that you may want to go. And they've got a really good community center too, and very, very affordable association. The association in here, I think, runs around $125 a month, which for South Florida and the Jupiter area is pretty inexpensive. So why don't we hop over to the community center so I can show you what that's all about, show you what they've got there, and then we'll show you a little bit of the neighborhood too. All right, so I've made my way over to the clubhouse. The clubhouse is obviously locked for privacy reasons, but I still kind of want to show you around. It's a really great clubhouse, and I'll just kind of sneak around like a creeper and show you what we've got over here. Main building right there, though, they've got a gym in there, also some room to just kind of lounge around, a TV to watch the game, hang out with friends. Really, really nice area, though. We're gonna move over here where they've got one of the kids' playgrounds. It's a really nice pool, too. Actually have hung out over here with my daughter and some friends that live in Paseos, enjoy the community quite a bit. So as you'll see behind me, we've got the kids play area, which I'll get you a little bit better view right now, which is really nice. You know, they can just come over here, hang out, play, or you can bring your kids with you, come and hang out and enjoy the beautiful Florida weather. So here we got this here. Now, like I said, there are more than one of these in the neighborhood that you can get to. And then right behind me here, which we're gonna get you a view, and I apologize, I'm not gonna get you all the way in there, but we're gonna get close. Hold on just a second. All right, so this is their pool area here, which is awesome. You know, you've got the covered spot over here so you can sit, not crisp too much when you're enjoying the sun. and then the 0 entry pool right there, which is really, really good size. I mean, Paseos is about 325 people. So anytime that I've personally been here before, there's plenty of room to hang out. Everybody's having a good time, and you're not on top of everyone because you don't have, you know, maybe like 1,000 community homes sharing one pool. So really, really good amenities at a great price over here. You know, I guess one other thing I'll mention while we're here, because I do think it's important, and I forgot to mention it before, is that I can't open the gate while I'm doing this. No, all right, so we won't do that right now. I'll just mention it and figure that out in a minute. Paseos is not a gated community. That is super important to some people. The individuals that I know that live in here and people that we've helped move in here still feel very secure, but it is not a gated community, just so you know. So I want to take you around and kind of give you a feel, give you a drive-through of what this neighborhood looks like, so you can see and feel what it is. One other thing that adds to look in here, you may notice, or you will notice now because I'm telling you in the video, is everybody has brick paver driveways. Just really, really adds a super great feel, clean look, I guess, to the community. So I think that's pretty cool too. All right, so let's take you around and we'll kind of wrap this up, and then we'll move over to Botanica. All right, so I hope you enjoyed kind of being driven around Paseos and getting a better feel for what this community looks like. I mean, how nice, right? The paver driveways, the landscaping in here, the mature trees. It's just got such a good feel about it when you're coming through here. But as I said, one of the other great things about this location is where it's located and where you are. You know, you're very, very close to Jupiter High School, which is a very sought after public high school up here in North Palm Beach County. You have a lot of students that try and get in there that are zoned for the area. We also have the choice program, which is available here as too, and some parents try and get their kids into Jupiter High School using that program. You've got the middle school, Jupiter Middle, which is very, very close as well, probably about a mile away, maybe 2, I guess. The mall's probably about 5 miles in Palm Beach Gardens. You've got a couple options for beaches, whether you go to Jupiter or you want to go to Juno Beach, but really you're there probably no more than 7 to 10 minutes. The Palm Beach Gardens Mall from here, going to be a little bit farther than some of the other communities, but you're still probably about 10 or 15 minutes away from that. 95, the quickest access is going to be off Donald Ross, most likely. And that's going to be somewhere around maybe a 7-minute drive, something like that, not far. And then you could also access the Turnpike up on Indian Town would be the easiest way to get there. So really, really great location here and easy access to everything. All right, so I think you can see why Paseos is such an excellent option for anybody that wants to come to Jupiter and find a single family home. You know, whether it's the location, the look of the homes, the feel of the community, any of these could obviously be a great reason that people are coming in here. They do have a lot of good floor plans. You've got different size homes depending on your needs. So, you know, Paseos is a really, really great choice and definitely something worth looking at if you're coming to the area. So up next, we definitely want to hop over to Botanica, which is not too far away from here. And we're going to talk all about that and why that's such a great opportunity or great option as well. So can't wait to show you Botanica. See you there. Ta-da! All right, just like that, here we are. We're over in Botanica now. Awesome community as well. So this is just to the east of where we just were over in Paseos. really nice, probably about a mile away, maybe a mile and a half driving. Community is a little bit larger. I'm on the southern end of Botanica right now, and the community makeup is different as far as what's available in here. In Botanica, you have condos, which are behind me right now, townhouses, then you have single family homes as well. So the condos, as you can see, are actually 3-story units. I believe they range from about 1,500 square feet to about 1,800 square feet, pricing wise, maybe about 350-ish right now into the 5s. You know, the 3-story condo and this style is available in a couple different communities here. So they're popular to the extent that they give you additional square footage because of obviously the builders going up. However, the living is on multiple floors. You've got 3 stories. So a lot of these, you're going to have a garage in the back and then kind of a main flex space living area on the bottom floor. The main floor is where your kitchen and living room is, and then on the top floor you have your bedrooms. I believe these are 2 and 3 bedroom models. But one of the nice things about Botanica, and I'm going to show you this because we're going to kind of hop in the different sections. I want to show you the condos, show you what the townhouses look like, the single family homes, and they have an estate section, which those are some larger homes like 3,000 to 5,000, but I want to show you all of those. But again, mature trees in this neighborhood, which is really nice. Again, just great feel. And then you have these all over as well. Just beautiful sidewalks, beautiful places to walk. So Botanica, like Paseos, is a non-gated community. Again, very nice though. The residents that I know feel very secure here. You see people out walking all the time. There's a gentleman this way back there. There he is. Ooh, I don't even know if you can see him, but he's over there walking his dog. So again, wanted to show you these condos first. We'll go check out some townhouses next, and then I'll show you the single family. And oh, side note, you know, the HOAs are going to vary in here depending on what type of property you're in. So these condos, Strathmore at Botanica, actually have their own pool area down here. I'll show you one of the other ones, but they all have green spaces, a couple different playgrounds in here as well. So let's hop over to the townhouses, see what you think of those. Be back in just a minute. All right, so now here we are over at the townhouses in Botanica. Really nice. So you'll notice the townhouse, single family home, and even the condos we just looked at, all of these kind of have like a Key West Caribbean sort of feel to them, which is really, really nice. I also wanted to mention as well in here, you can see there's some cars parked behind me this way, and then going down that way as well. You know, parking is not super adequate behind these homes. You don't have big driveways. Most have a 2-car garage, some have a single car and maybe 1 parking space. But in a lot of cases, you can't even fit a car running parallel with the garage. You actually could kind of park one perpendicular, which I'll try and show you what I'm talking about. But so you do have additional parking that pretty much whenever I've been here, there's always open spots. So the townhouses in here are going to run anywhere from 1,200 square feet ish to there's some big ones that are all the way up around the 2,200 mark. And again, notice here behind me, you've got more green space back over there. There's another pond over there. The price range of these is going to fluctuate anywhere from, you know, probably the high 3s to the 5s right now on these properties. But truthfully, one of the large, like 2,200 square foot homes or 2,200 square foot townhouses with 4 bedrooms hasn't sold in a while. So it's hard to say for sure. There's not as many of those. Most of what I see in here are the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you know, kind of 1,200 to 1,500 square foot range. And again, those are kind of falling in the, you know, that 380 to maybe 450 range. So, all right, I'm going to flip around here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And it's kind of hard to see behind me, but you can see right here what I was just saying. So this this house has a really, really short driveway. So it actually has a 3-car garage, but there's nowhere to park kind of parallel to that garage. You actually have to pull in perpendicular. This one is really nice because they have the extra parking spot as well, but it runs all the way down like that, and that's why they have that street parking. Another cool thing, because this is actually a single family house behind me, which I wanted to show you about Botanica, and we'll kind of move over to the single family homes in a minute, but it's a good highlight, is up above this garage, they have an apartment or a third kind of living area. It's got a full kitchen, bedroom, bathrooms. So whether you need an in-law suite or you want to rent that space out, it's really nice. You know, it's 1 bedrooms in this area today, like right around now, are going anywhere from, you know, $1,600 on the very, very low end to about $2,000. So added benefit. And these have their own entrance. They don't come in from the house. They do come in from an exterior area. So just a couple added parts, but I'm gonna hop into an area now where there's a lot more single family homes, so you can get a better feel for exactly what those look like and what those are. And we'll talk about them a little bit more. All right, so we've made our way over into one of the sections of single family homes over here in Botanica. So the single family homes in here range from 2,000 square feet all the way up to over in the estate section. They have some 5,000 square foot homes. The estate section, just so you know, is only made up of about 15 properties, but very nice. They overlook a preserve. The rest of the homes in here, though, you still have some really, really good sized properties. Most of them in here are going to be 2-story. You do have some single story properties as well. Another thing worth mentioning is, as you notice with the garages being in the backyard, or in the back of the home, you don't really have a backyard here. What you have is a courtyard style between the main house and then the garage. So there is room for pools there. They're not massive pools, but they're definitely good size, where people just have them set up as green spaces to grill and enjoy. So it's a really nice neighborhood. The bedrooms range from about 3 to 5. You do have the community pool in here as well, which will pop by, like I said, and let you see that as well. The roofs in here are mainly going to be all either clay tile, or you do have some metal roofs, which metal roofs are gaining a lot of popularity. There's actually some communities down here which won't allow them still, which is kind of crazy. So to kind of give you a rundown on roofs here, which is pretty much all dictated by insurance companies and how long they'll let them stay on. Your basic composite shingle roof, you're going to get about a 20-year life expectancy out with an insurance company. A architectural shingle, you're looking at 20 to 25. When you move into barrel tile, or like the flat tile here, you're getting about 25 to 30. Now, they say that the metal roofs are supposed to be a 50-year roof. Unfortunately, here, you know, none of the roofs that I know of have really been around 50 years to let us know if that's going to happen, but they really have a cool look to them. They're gaining a lot of popularity, and they're supposed to last a long time. So really great aspect. So listen, I want to go ahead and hop in and kind of drive around a little bit so you guys can see what Botanica feels like, what it looks like for yourselves. We'll finish up over at one of the community centers so you can see what that looks like, and then we will go from there. Can't wait. All right, so here I am over in one of the community areas for Botanica. This is a pool, there's a kid's playground. I'll walk you over and show you that. So the pool is really, really nice, very peaceful over here. I mean, I'm here right now just listening to the wind blow through the trees. I'm not hearing traffic noise, which is really nice, because in a lot of communities here where the turnpike is situated, where 95 is situated, you're gonna get some road noise. Now, let me show you this real quick so you can see what it looks like. Hold on. So nice pool. Let's be honest, not quite as cool as the Paseos pool. It's not a 0 entry. The Paseos pool kind of has some rock stuff around it that I think makes it look a little bit neater, but still very, very nice. And I mean, as I kind of do a spin right here too for you, just look at the houses surrounding this. Listen, side note too for you, just a little bit of information about Botanica. One drawback that I have found being in here is the cell phone service is pretty bad. Now, listen, I'm only in here with my phone. I have AT&T. It could just be an AT&T thing, but I've heard it from other people as well. So, you know, definitely not a deal killer for an amazing community like this, but just know you might have to get a booster or something for in your home, just so, you know, you have cell phone service, because you gotta have that. All right, so here's the playground area right here, which is just as awesome as the other one. And again, just the green space here. And this is just one of 5 or 6. Not that they all have this, but green spaces where you can hang out, walk around, just honestly enjoy nature right in the middle of Jupiter. So that's pretty awesome. Now, I do want to take you around the neighborhood like I did before, so you can kind of get a feel for what all of this looks like. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll get back together. right, so I hope you enjoyed your tour of Botanica and got a good feel for what this neighborhood is all about. Truly tremendous. You know, this is CBS2, just like Paseos was. Great schools, great location. Like I said, you know, this is just about 1 mile to the east of where we were located before. So you can kind of do the math on distances to everything. So great place to be, great schools, great feel, great vibe. I love it over here. You know, both of these communities are such an excellent option for anyone that is looking to come to Jupiter. Now, demographically, I'll tell you, you know, you're probably going to find that these communities are mainly made up of younger professionals, families, and maybe some empty nesters. You're not gonna have as many snowbirds, but in every community, we've got a mix of everything. So, you know, whether Botanica or Paseos looks like a good option for you, my team and I are around every day to answer your questions about these. We're helping buyers just like you find the perfect home for them. You know, we're in a quickly changing market right now, and we're ready to navigate that with all of our buyers. We've got solutions to make things happen and get you into your dream home. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please give us a call, text, or email. Would love to talk to you. Can't wait to see you on the next video, and thanks for tuning in.